Hi, this is Amy Nicholas, and I wanted to welcome you to a special bonus video that's included with your purchase of the Monster KDP Niche Guide. So we've got our sheet open here, got lots of niches to go over, and I wanted to kind of share some ways that I personally would maybe start tackling things. So rather than just trying to jump one journal idea, for each individual niche, I would probably pick between 10 and 20 and just grab those niches, maybe highlight if you've got it open in Google Sheets. Just going to kind of look through here myself. I like this one. I'm just going to highlight, at least say we'll look at it. I'm just going to pull a couple for the video here. Let's see. Cherry Blossom. That sounds nice. Okay. So I'm just going to pick a couple to look at. And what I would do first is just head right over to Amazon. And we've got our first one here, Say Yes to New Adventures. Just see what comes up when you type that niche. You've got planner, notebook. People are even looking for mugs and keychains. So very interesting stuff. Let's see what comes up. So planner. This one's only showing 47 results, which is really great because that's not a lot of results. Now, it is pretty niched down in terms of the exact type of planner we're looking at. From here, kind of look through some things, see if I saw some stuff. Like, to me, anything under 1 million on KDP is a good rank. So I'm seeing something here. And actually, this is a really good idea. They've already created a 2020. It's good to do 2019, which obviously they did as well, but they also did 2020. So good thinking there. Maybe grab some ideas. They've got their theme is kind of like, hey, we're going on a road trip kind of deal, but maybe yours could be camping. Maybe it could be related to RVs, just pitching a tent, like really rugged kind of stuff. You can look at Amazon, get some ideas, maybe model a few things, totally make your own stuff. And then what I would also do is I would look in their interior to see, okay, what they got going on. Is it just a simple interior? Okay, so they got kind of like a task list. Looks like they don't show a lot, but they've got dates to do. You could turn around and instead of it being like, it seemed like they're just kind of going the planner route, but you could do like an actual logbook for people that are doing actually like traveling on the road and stuff. That might be a good idea. Let's see what else we got down here. And always a good idea to look at additional pages. Sometimes what I've noticed too is Amazon's original search number here actually changes as you go forward. So just keep that in mind. So we've got some older sellers here. And I think, putting in the word planner might have narrowed it down quite a bit. So let's just go back. We'll do notebook. So now we got 100. Okay, so here's one. It's already got a review. It's priced a little bit higher. That's encouraging. And it says something about travel quotes. So let's take a look. What's inside here? Okay, so it looks like they just went with a lined interior. Nothing fancy here. You could easily do something like that as well, or put your own individual quotes, like that's kind of what I was expecting when I saw that, but I guess they're kind of leaving it like, hey, it's blank. It's for whatever you want. So that's what I do. I start on Amazon, look at the ideas, see what's out here. And then maybe even jump over to Pinterest and see if I saw anything that was kind of unique. Give me some ideas maybe for my covers. Like that's a cool design there. That's something on TeePublic. You can always look at too, is there repins on it? Yeah, they got 28 repins. That's pretty good. There's just sort of simple and believe you me, simple sells on journal covers. I mean, 2000 repins, it's just text, guys. It's just text. That kind of stuff really does sell. So that's how I tackle this one. And kind of, same deal. The baby's first year journal. Now I'm using AMZ suggestion expander in Google Chrome, which is going to show if there's words before or after. So we've got some stuff pulling up, memory book, keepsake. Here's some great ideas too for your keywords when you go to list your journals. Let's just see what comes up for memory. So 2000. I really think like you can do a lot with this though, because people are always having babies, right? It's not like this niche is going to go out of style. And some of the stuff that pops up is not really like what we do with low content or no content. There's like these other kinds of hardcover books. And unfortunately, we don't have the ability to print these with KDP print, but you can definitely get some ideas for covers. It's like a photo album. It's just kind of nice to know, okay, like what's sort of trending, like animals, colorful stuff, looking at fonts. There's some very distinct things that stand out. Like a lot of these have the same font or very, very similar fonts. So I would definitely like take some notes, maybe grab a couple of these examples so that, if I was going to do the designing myself, I could have reference later to look back at, or just give some examples to the designer and say, hey, we really like this kind of font, but make me like a totally different idea out of this. Yeah, I'm still seeing that sort of like scripty, kind of Etsy looking font. Lots of ideas here, lots of ideas. I mean, I think you could probably find more than enough here if you wanted to just dig around over on Pinterest. There's scrapbook ideas. I was curious to what was going to pop up. There's book. It's probably really popular too. Personalized. I mean, it's kind of seeing a lot of very similar styles and such as what we saw on Amazon. Plenty of stuff to do here with that niche. So this is kind of a random one, cherry blossom, but these simple pattern or simple design kind of notebooks, they definitely sell. So sometimes I'll type notebook and sometimes I'll type journal. If I don't get good search results with one, I'll do the other. So lots of pretty pictures. I kind of like, my mind is sort of, in the background running, and I'm looking at, okay, are they watercolors? Are they painting? Do they look oils? Do they look like pictures? So I'm kind of like scanning, and, my brain's picking up like what am I seeing the most of? And I feel like I'm seeing mostly like kind of artwork, not so much just photographs, but like actual art. And there's probably some tools out there to like create stuff like that. And I'm sure you can find decent graphics online somewhere, whether you use like a clip art site or a vector art site. Like this is a really nice one. It's just simple. It's a gratitude journal, but the cherry blossom is like really prominent on this cover. There's another. Yeah. And I can tell you, because I lived in Virginia, there's a specific season where the cherry blossoms bloom. It's only for like a month. And people actually go to DC just to see the trees bloom. And they're just really stunning. I think it's, if my memory serves me, I want to say it's in March. It's pretty cold. But do your research and find out what that season is so that you can really knock it out of the park if you wanted to go hard on this one next year. It looks like, though, still something that sells anyway, even if it's not cherry blossom season. There's probably other areas like Japan, other parts of the world where cherry blossoms are in bloom different times of the year. So lots of fun ideas too. Like they could do sketchbooks. You could do just like a planner. Yeah, just plenty of ideas. Like you could just get lost on Amazon pulling up stuff. I mean, That's why I say like there's so much in this. You scroll and you're like, wow, there's just like so many ideas. You can go nuts. But be smart. Pick between 10 and 20 to jump in, all in with KDP and just go with those. And when you get some stuff in those and you're ready, you're caught up, then you can come back to the sheet and get some more niches and get into some more stuff from there. So I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you so much for purchasing your KDP print monster niche guide. See you on the next one.